Hi, it's Doug Holt with Author of Your Own Story, and in today's episode, we're going to revisit one of our most popular daily growth hacks. So grab your notebooks and remember, the key to success is doing the work. Let's get started. Today's topic? That was a bad idea. Hi, I'm Doug Holt with Author of Your Own Story, and this is your Daily Growth Hack, where each day we give you a tip, trick, or insight to help you up-level what we call the 5 to Thrive. That is your mind, your body, your soul, your relationships, and your business. So in the circles I run with, business gets talked about a lot. And oftentimes you'll hear people talking in social settings about bad ideas. Hey, my cousin had an idea and it was a horrible idea. Or I've started a business, it was just a bad idea and that's why it failed. Or I have an idea for a business, but I think it might be a bad idea, so I'm not going to start it. These kind of conversations come up often, and I hear them a lot. And what's really interesting to me is I don't think there's a bad idea. I just don't think there's a bad business idea. Now, what I mean by that is I can take any idea, any business idea you can think of. I can show you somebody that's making millions of dollars on that idea. Whether it's digital or retail, brick and mortar, manufacturing, service-based, you name it. There's somebody out there doing that successfully. And maybe that idea hasn't been thought of yet, and that's a possibility too. But with every person I can show you that's been successful, I can show you thousands, if not tens of thousands of people and examples of people that have had the exact same idea or a variation of it and have failed miserably. Now, why? Now, it's not a lack of passion. Obviously, when new ideas and new businesses start, passion is in abundance. Passion is where it starts. Where they fail is they're lacking the skills, the critical skills and the resourcefulness. Now, in a previous daily growth hack, we talked about resourcefulness. Now, when we talk about resourcefulness, we're talking about the ability to utilize your resources. So if you have an idea, you have the passion, now you make sure you have the skills and tool sets. This is where you go out and you hire mentors, you hire teachers, you take courses, you find somebody that's already been along that path. Because success leaves clues. Failures also leave clues. So as many times as you're finding people that are successful at something, it's also paramount to find people that haven't been successful and find out why. And just ask them. Oftentimes you'll ask them several times before you really get the true answer. Now, when you're looking at your idea, and the reason I'm bringing up this as a daily growth hack is this is an insight that I see so often people just miss. It's not your idea that's wrong, it's the way you're going about it. And what I want you to do is leverage your resourcefulness. Leverage your ability to get those tips, tricks, and insights. Leverage mentors. You know, I've had coaches throughout my business career. Now I'm going over 2 decades of working with coaches, and I'm always working with somebody else, up-leveling them. I coach myself as well. I also believe that if you are a coach, you should have a coach. You know, you got to eat what you're making, eat your own cooking, so to speak. But when you're looking at your business idea and you're instantly people around you start saying, that's not a good idea or that's a bad idea, what I want you to think to yourself is it's not the idea that's bad, it's the execution and the resources. And making sure that it's not only your mind is right, but also that you have the tools and tactics to make this go to the finish line and make sure it happens. That's it for me today. I hope you have a great day. Remember, always go to authorofyourownstory.com, where if you sign up for our newsletter, we'll email you a new tip, trick, or insight each and every day. And also, we're unveiling Author of Your Own Story University shortly. You definitely want to go over and get on that waiting list right now. Have a great day, and remember, be the author of your own story. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Growth Hacks. Please put your comments right down below, and remember to click subscribe. This way we can ensure that we're delivering these daily growth hacks right to you each and every day. On behalf of the whole team here, remember, go out and be the author of your own story.